hypothalamus, a small region of your brain close to your pituitary gland. Via the gut-brain axis, ghrelin and leptin are your navigation system for your hunger and satiation cycles. We will explore this dynamic in greater depth later on. If you ignore this inner navigation, your eating can become the most challenging aspect of your daily life. When you learn to listen to this inner compass, you will find your way to a more natural state of ease with your eating. Metaphorically, your hunger for life, your desires, inspirations, and all you yearn for are often said to first be a seat of mind, the thoughts you give your attention to. This hunger guides you in supporting your own fulfillment. While these two perspectives may seem vastly different, they have a potent common denominator, because how we eat is how we live. When your eating is wrought with strife, you likely find yourself swirling with many negative thought patterns, your mind running amok. When your daily life is challenging, food is an easy reach to quell your anxious thoughts, regulate your nervous system, and soothe the stressors of daily life. Further, when you live in the perpetual busyness of our world, flying through your days trying to keep up with your to-do lists, driving the kids to baseball, and still making it home in time to cook a dinner inspired by your favorite influencer on TikTok, it is even more challenging to be present, to track your bodily cues, and to be in touch with the deepest parts of you. After all, if we are fully immersed in the busyness of life, how can we be absorbed in the beauty, wisdom, and pleasure of each moment? Food is never just about the food. How we relate to food provides important insights into other aspects of our lives that are beckoning for our attention. When you partner wholeheartedly with your true self in food and life, you will soon elevate your freedom and joy with how you eat, think, and live. This is where you have access to your greatest vitality, your greatest power and wisdom, and all you need to show up fully in your life. The standard for beauty set by the media has made it impossible for most women to feel at peace with their plates and their bodies. For centuries, patriarchal messaging has informed how we manipulate our appetite, our eating, and our body's shape. From diets to trendy eating styles, from corsets to skinny jeans. Consequently, our self-esteem, our confidence in the world, and the ways in which we love and value ourselves are in dire straits. Sadly, this means that most women are at odds with how they eat and unhappy with how they look. Together, we need to overturn the cultural paradigms that tell us how we need to look and eat to be seen as beautiful, worthy of love, and valued. It is time to take the patriarchy off our plates and out of our mirrors. We are the ones we need to rewrite our stories, for ourselves and for all women. While there is work to be done before many of us can trust ourselves in a room alone with one of those ridiculous flourless chocolate cakes, most of us would agree that there is even more inner work needed to love ourselves, no matter the outcome. When Sarah, a longtime client of mine, tearfully walked into my office with her bathroom scale in her hands, I wasn't surprised. For weeks, she had been telling me that her happiness on any given day was inversely related to the number on her scale. A higher number meant she was fraught with anxiety, guilt, and self-loathing. A lower number boded some temporary relief, higher self-worth and confidence for the day, but for that day only. A lower number also foretold new and unreasonable and stressful self-imposed standards for the days to come. Sarah asked me to babysit her scale so that it could be out of her sight. I gladly accepted. Would anything change for her with no scary scale in her bathroom, staring back at her each morning just moments after she woke up? If she stopped letting her daily happiness and ability to love herself be dictated by the number on the scale? Unfortunately, tainted by our unwieldy thoughts, we tend to find many other ways to self-loathe in the absence of a scale. In the following chapters, I share my own story and those of the many women who have shared with me over the past 2 decades on the women's wellness and yoga retreats I lead, and in my private practice, Boulder Nutrition, where I specialize in functional nutrition, food psychology, and integrative health.